become a leader. It has to do with how you even fast-track talent, how your succession planning is made up. If you just move one ladder up because you did a project really well, doesn't mean that you're a good leader. But ultimately, moving up the hierarchy makes you a leader by default, and you are not a leader, or you don't even want to be a leader. You know, you are a super lawyer, you're a super accountant. Doesn't qualify you as a leader, right? But this is just how careers are done in most corporate environments, and the leadership is a byproduct. But people are not really tested, or if they go do the psychometric assessments or whatever, you know, in their really core leadership skills.
So let's look forward let's say by a few years at Eventerprise, and knowing what we know, that simply that tenure alone, or that simply an ability to execute a particular role well does not qualify you by default to be a leader within an organization. How do you see, just in draft terms, how do you foresee selection of leadership within the organization as we progress and as we grow?
I think it's people must be asked if they actually want to become leaders, you know, and there must be a possibility to progress in your career without you wanting to be a leader. If you have 4 people in one team and they all want to lead, then you have a problem. But you need to make sure that the composition of the team altogether works. And I think a lot of exercises and a lot of tests and group stuff can be done to determine that. And I think that is something I would want to do, and it's actually planned for December here with Eventerprise for the core team, to see who is who in the zoo, who can best cater for what needs to be done. And I think that should allow, and that is the problem in certain organizations, that certain people say, that's not me, that's not where I'm good at. You are better at it, Barry. So I want you to have this conversation. I want you to run this portfolio, because that is your strong point, not so much my strong point. So that there is a balance, and that everybody feels welcome to the team and knows how he or she can contribute. Again, know and understand your purpose, because that will drive your result and your motivation. I can't motivate anybody who's not intrinsically motivated, so we need to find the way to what triggers your intrinsic motivation. And that's surely something you like to do, you know. If you constantly have to do things you don't like to do, then your motivation might diminish.
Sure.
Makes me actually think about an actual example.
Actually, and on this topic of intrinsic motivation versus, I suppose, someone trying to motivate
jumping
you
up and down in front of you.
Yes.
Come on, do this. Yeah.
I suppose some people would say that it is a leader or a really good manager's job to keep their team motivated and keep their team going.
Yes.
And there's an outcome that you can expect from that, and then there's an outcome that you can expect from a team of individuals who are intrinsically motivated. And I was just wondering if you've perhaps had examples of that where you've seen those outcomes, or just what your general thoughts are on both of those types of motivation.
Yeah, so I've been a victim of someone wanting to motivate me, but I must say I was always actually very lucky with the leaders that supervised me. And that is because I'm intrinsically totally driven and motivated. And I was never forced to do something that was totally against my grain of nature. Possibly there were a few things, I mean, it's a long career, but it's not front of mind, otherwise I would remember it now. If I would have rehearsed the answers I'm giving you, I would have probably had 1 or 2 examples, but I can tell you for sure that most parts of my career, as somebody being led by someone else, I was pretty lucky. As a leader myself, I had to